God's Psychiatry, Healing for Your Troubled Heart, written by Dr. Charles Livingstone Allen. Copyright 1953 by Fleming H. Revell, renewed by Charles L. Allen in 1981. Originally published in English by Revell, a division of Baker Publishing Group. Audiobook produced by Brian John Cimins of Grappling with Theology. Narrated by Jim D. Johnston with Brian J. Cimins. Introduction. The Healing of Mind and Soul. Our modern word psychiatry comes from the two Greek words psyche and iatria. Psychiatria. The word psyche really means the person, and is variously translated as breath, soul, mind, reason, and the like. The word iatria means treatment, healing, restoring, and the like. So put the two words together, and we have the healing of the mind, or, as David might have said, the restoring of the soul. The word can mean medical treatment or the treatment by a physician, but that is only one of its meanings, and I feel that the science of psychiatry is not to be limited to the medical profession. Often the minister is a psychiatrist, because he deals not only with the minds of people, but also with their souls. In fact, the very essence of religion is to adjust the mind and soul of man, and we've long ago learned, as in this book I quote Augustine as saying, "My soul is restless until it finds its rest in Thee, O God." Healing means bringing the person into a right relationship with the physical, mental, and spiritual laws of God. The physician is a minister of God. All true scientific research is merely an organized effort to learn the laws of God and how they operate. The teacher is also a minister of God. The teacher seeks to train the mind, to seek truth and know truth when it is found. A mind which thinks error is a sick mind. So a teacher is practicing part of the great science of psychiatry. Beyond our bodies and minds are our souls. The minister is concerned with man's soul. He believes that if his soul is sick, the man is sick indeed, and only God can heal the soul. So the first and most important psychiatry must be God's psychiatry, the essence of which I find contained in the 4 best-known passages of the Bible: the 23rd Psalm, the 10 Commandments, the Lord's Prayer, and the Beatitudes. As the pastor of a church located on a main thoroughfare in Atlanta, it's been my privilege to counsel with many people who needed help. As a result of writing a daily column for the Atlanta Constitution and speaking regularly for some years over WSB Radio and WSB TV, my mail has brought me many letters from people telling me of their problems. I've not yet found one in need of the healing of his or her mind or situation where I've not also found that somewhere back down the line in that life, one of the basic principles that I write about in this book was violated. So I say that most of all, we need God's psychiatry. In this small volume, I've not concerned myself so much with cases or techniques as I did in 2 earlier books, Roads to Radiant Living and In Quest of God's Power. Instead, I've sought here to explain the great principles that God has ordained to govern the life of man, believing, as I do, that if man lives according to these principles, his life will be whole and healthy. If he violates them, he will be sick. As someone has put it, "He who formed our frame, made man a perfect whole, and made the body's health depend upon the soul." There are many to whom I would like to express deep appreciation. To the members of the Grace Methodist Church in Atlanta, whose love and loyal support are far greater than I deserve. To my secretary, Mrs. Charles T. Moss, who not only is efficient, but also is kind and understanding and loyal. To my assistant, Miss Mary Hogan, who daily does much work that I should be doing, and thereby allows me more time for my study and speaking engagements. To my lovely wife, Layla, who continues to love me, though I give so much of my time to my work and to other people. Charles L. Allen, Grace Methodist Church, Atlanta, Georgia.